What up, what up, what up? Carson need them reps. You know, I know on my last live stream, I said Carson Wentz, but my last video, I said that I didn't want to see a situation to where, you know, guys were playing and guys were, you know, potentially putting themselves in danger to get hurt. I know I said I didn't want to see that, but at the end of the day, it looks like I thought about it, and I think Carson Wentz needs reps. I'm going to tell you why Carson Wentz needs reps. What's going on? What's good? What's good? What's popping, man? What's up? What's up? L Eagle, what it do? Dak 40 mil. Listen, we're going to talk about that, man. We're going to talk about it. Because, you know what? And I know Boys for Life going to pop up in here with them little ass whiskers like a rat that he call a beard. I know you're going to pop in here any minute, and say something. He going to poke his head in here, man. This dude, Boys for Life, has had the Eagles on his mind, literally. It's like as soon as Zeke went for the hills and Zeke ain't show up to camp, all the Cowboys video makers been in here just talking about the Eagles. All of them. Kirsten, what up? All of them. Listen, first of all, Dak Prescott turned down $30 million. I don't know what type of game Prescott got going on in his head. But you can't turn down a $30 million deal and then dink and dunk your way in through a series in the preseason. You showing them that you ain't worth the 30 mil with the way you playing in preseason. Pay him, dog. Pay him. I don't care. Pay somebody. Pay Zeke or pay Dak. Pay one of them. 40 mil? Are you kidding me? 40 mil? Who the hell do he think he is? I mean, that's just blasphemy, man. That's blasphemy, man. Jerry Jones is going to show one of them. I'm trying to tell you, man. Next thing you know, Dak going to hold out. Listen, Jerry Jones is going to show them. Jerry Jones is going to show them. He going to show them better than he could tell them. If dude think he getting $40 million, he lost his mind. I don't know who he think he is. He can't possibly think he Mahomes or Carson. That's just blasphemous. He went 200 mil. They need to drug test Dak. But anyway, man, I think Carson Wentz needs some reps. Carson Wentz needs reps, man. He needs reps against the Jacksonville Jaguars because we don't want to come into a situation to where Carson Wentz is looking stale. You know what I'm saying? He needs some reps. A few guys need some reps in my opinion, man. Carson being one of them. Carson got to get some game time reps. He missed preseason last year. I don't know if he played. I can't remember back to 2017, but he needs some reps. He needs reps because we need to be. Listen, we got a lot of injuries on the defensive side of the ball already. Do you know Carson Wentz is, I think, like 0-13 when the defense gives up 25 or more points? Carson Wentz has not won a game when the defense gave up 25 or more points. Now he got the consistent weapons around them to be able to build that. He got the consistent weapons around him to be able to shoot it out. And if we're going to be looking at shootouts because the defense ain't holding their end of the bargain, then Carson Wentz got to get in rhythm now. That's how I'm looking at this thing. I think people sleeping on the defense. The injuries, Jalen Mills, Ronald Darby. I think the guys that start in that corner are equally as capable of playing. Like, everybody's equally as capable. But I think that Avonte Maddox and Rasul Douglas and Sidney Jones are going to hold it down. They're going to hold it down. With Malcolm Jenkins and Jonathan Cyprin, however you say his name, I think them guys are going to hold it down. We got the pass rush still. So a lot of people sleeping on our defense, but I think our defense is going to show to be a top 10 defense this time in the league. Barrett and Dillard got into a big fight in practice. Okay, it is what it is. One guy's trying to get to the quarterback and one guy's trying to stop him. You ain't think a fight was going to happen? I'm not surprised by the fight. Listen, man, Dak Prescott is not better than Blake Bortles. And Blake Bortles wouldn't even open his mouth to say he wants $30 million a year. Dak want $40 million a year. It's comedy now. It's Comedy Central now, man. It's Comedy Central. It's Comedy Central. From the content creators to the owner. For everybody that represent the Dallas Cowboys at this point, they looking like clowns, man. From the content creators all the way up down to the owner, man. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell you. It's like a timeline. You got the content creator. Then you got the 19-year-old fan talking about 5 rings but never seen not one of them. Then you got the 30-year-old fan talking about 5 rings but only was alive for 2. I mean, his damn eyes didn't even develop as a human being yet. It's just like a laugh. It's a laughing stock, man. It's a laughing stock, man. It's a laughing stock. And then you got Boys for Life. Boys for Life makes videos only about what other people say. He has no breaking news. He has nothing. He doesn't have an opinion. His opinions spew from what everybody else say. You never seen Lord Brunson make a video and put somebody else in the video because something they said. Who cares what they say? It's about what you say, ain't it? But hey, at the end of the day, man, they Cowboys fans, we Eagles fans, man. Like, they make everybody wants to say the house is on fire because a backup quarterback got hurt. Nate Sudfeld got hurt. We don't give a damn about that. He wasn't gonna play the whole time. He about to be recovering. He wasn't gonna be in the game anyway. I wish Nate Sudfeld a speedy recovery. He's the second best quarterback on the roster. But if he got to man this ship, it ain't looking too good from the jump. If they pay Zeke, he's still gonna stop acting up. He's still not gonna stop acting up. Listen, man. Pay Zeke, pay Dak, pay one of them. Please just pay one of them so the other one can be mad. Please. Please pay one of them so the other one can be mad. Listen, you can't pay Dak Prescott and not pay Zeke and Amari Cooper. Because Dak Prescott minus Zeke and Amari Cooper is terrible. It's worse than Andy Dalton in Cincinnati. If Carson gets hurt that soon, we have bigger problems. Thank you, Kirsten. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. Thank you. And I think our schedule was easy. Sudfeld is better than Dak. I firmly believe that. Dak is getting bad advice. I mean, like, who's Dak's agent? L Eagle, thank you, man. Still laughing about Boys for Life whiskers, bro. He got whiskers like a rat. Whiskers like a rat. Whiskers like a rat. Always talk about somebody. I would like to be Dak Prescott's agent, man. I would like to sit him down like, listen here, chump. Listen here. He can be like, but Mr. Brunson, I'm like, shut up, Dak. Listen here. You're going to go in there. You're going to ask them nicely for 18.5. You're going to go in there and ask them for 18.5 million a year. You're going to take that deal. If you play good with that, we'll restructure you. But we did XYZ. No, that was Zeke who did that. You need to fall back and manage the game with this $18 million a year. I don't know who he thinks is demanding any more than $20 million a year. Boys for Life should change his name to Boys Who Cry. He'll never see another Super Bowl in his life. The one he saw when he was 6 months, he'll never see another Super Bowl in his life. You got to start, this the new Dallas Cowboys challenge right here. Upload a video. Where was you last time your team won a Super Bowl? Show me a video. I look the same. Tell these dudes to show you a picture of them from 1995 or 96, whenever it happened. I'd take Dak as my backup for sure, Vikings fans. I'd take Dak as a backup. All you got to do is hand the ball off and think and dunk. Know your role and shut up. I wish I was Dak Prescott agent, man. I wish I was Dak Prescott agent. First of all, as soon as I knock right on his door, hey, Dak, it's me, your agent. He open the door. Hey, what's up, Brunson? Smack. I'm going to smack him from the rip. I'm not even going to say good morning. I'm going to slap him first and tell him, I'm going to tell him what you think you worth. Write it on the paper. As soon as he slide me back that piece of paper with 30 or 40 million, smack. I'm going to smack him again. I'm going to say, we're going to try this again before you embarrass me in the meeting, Dak. Write down what you worth on this paper. He going to come down on 25. Smack, 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 smack. We're going to try it again, Dak. Get you down to 18.5 so we can get a deal done. Who are you to turn down $30 million? It's ludicrous. Ludicrous. If they offered you $30 million, you should have felt like you robbed the bank if you Dak Prescott. If they gave you $30 million, Dak Prescott, you pulled off the biggest lick in history. You robbed the bank. Dak is a product of bad negotiation skills. Dak is a product of when trying to play hardball goes wrong. Listen, this is like negotiation 101. You don't take the first deal offered to you. You don't take the first deal offered to you. You don't. But if somebody want to buy my truck right now for $100,000 and that's the first deal offered, come on, dummy. Come on. Yes. Sometimes you take the first deal. Sometimes you take the first deal. You got to be kidding me, man. Bird Gang, what up? Sometimes you take the first deal. You know what I mean? I got a hard time actually believing this story. I got a hard time that somebody who was in college like Dak Prescott turned down $30 million. I actually don't believe it. I don't believe it. I believe if they offered Dak $30 million, he would have took it. It's no way in the world, bro. It's no way in the world. There's no way in the world. There's no way in the world. Dak needs 40, bro. It messes up the Cowboys cap up. Dak ain't, nobody's getting $40 million a year, bro. Dak played himself. You nasty if you turn down 30, man. If you turn down 30, you nasty, man. Harlem Cowboy, your man Dak went 4 for 4 and didn't score in the red zone. Worry about that. Dak went 4 for 4, but one of the passes was tipped and he caught it himself. Hey, Lord Brunson, what's up with a wrench? Take that, man, like Diddy. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. At the end of the day, Patrick Mahomes is going to be the one to reset the market. Patrick Mahomes is going to get like $35, $36 million when his come around. He's going to reset the market. After this season, they're going to extend Patrick Mahomes. I don't believe he turned down $30 million either, man. I think that's a false story, man. I can see him turning down 25. That's still boneheadish of him. But come on, we bragging about preseason performance. Dude threw for 25 yards. Kirsten, man, I just don't think they get it. Preseason don't mean nothing, man. It don't mean nothing, man. Do you realize the last time the Dallas Cowboys won a Super Bowl, what was it like February 1995? So if you got 25 to life in February 1995, you're about to get out now. And these dudes still ain't winning a Super Bowl. If you got a life sentence, in February you was sentenced, in February 1995, you about to be free and they still got 5 Super Bowls. And now they've dumbed themselves down to talking about playoff performances, preseason performances, going 4 for 4, dunking your way and getting a pass interference call to get you in field goal range. You ain't score. Come on, man. I pray to God, like, Dak, give me the application for Dak's agent. You got to start being real with these knuckleheads, these young rich knuckleheads. I thought about it all day. Like, if I was Dak Prescott agent, he would have to put the gloves on. Dak will have to see me with the gloves, dog. Off the rip, off the top. If you turn down 30 mil, you just gotta see me with the gloves. So you messed up my 10%. Now you overpricing yourself at 40. See me with the gloves and go in there and apologize and take 18.5, because that's really what you're worth. And then see me with the gloves again. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. You gotta blame you gotta blame the Dallas Cowboys fan base. You gotta blame Skip Bayless. These people, hey, thank you for the donation, bro. Thank you, Luther. These people got Dak actually thinking he worth the 30 mil that they claiming he turned down. Mark Holmes talking about what? Mark Holmes talking about what? It's preseason now. It's preseason now. I'm about to start getting spicy with all these content creators. Mark Holmes, whoever. It's preseason now. It's preseason now. It's preseason now. Mark Holmes talking about what? Mark Holmes is upset. He's upset. Picture this. Imagine being about 45. Imagine being 45, 50, however he is. Imagine being 45 or 50. And you're a Dallas Cowboys fan. And the whole time you've reached success in your life, you've had children, you've had so much going on for yourself, and you've continued to be a slave to an organization. The Dallas Cowboys have whipped. Mark Holmes said they should give Dak 200 mil. Mark Holmes don't... I do not... I got respect. I actually got respect for Mark Holmes. I got his phone number and all that. Mark Holmes need to stop. You need to stop, Mark Holmes. Please. 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 These guys are slaves to the organization. How can I put this? The Dallas Cowboys are the richest organization in sports, and they haven't won a Super Bowl in 25 years. So that means the fans are very loyal. They're buying the plane tickets to go see this team play. They're buying the merchandise. They're buying the DirecTV package because they got fans all over the world. Yet still, they're being beat. They're being beat at the end of every season. They're being beat. It's like organized crime over there. You ain't paying for success. Come on, man. Come on. Nobody not worrying about what no Mark Holmes say. Nobody not worrying about what no... What's the other dude I just said? Boys for Life say. Nobody not worrying about what them dudes say, man. They are upset. Simus is upset. I haven't seen an old man in a long time. May the Lord... hope he's still around. You know what I'm saying? May the Lord... Just may the Lord be with the old man. They all upset, bruh. They're all upset. They all upset that we're clearly the better team in the division. They clearly are in trouble. This will make them even more upset. This would make them even more upset. The fact that me, and they all took their turns trying to shit on me. The fact that I said he was going to hold out, and the fact that it happened. Just like I said we was going to win a Super Bowl. Just like I said we was going to make the playoffs last year. The fact that I said he was going to hold out, and it happened. That's why they mad. They're mad that Zeke is holding out. And this dude right here, I'm at work late today, and this dude is like 30 minutes early. He's supposed to be here at 6. I don't know why he here right now. But he gonna sit right there until this happened, because it ain't happening until 6. Injuries plagued Wentz, but yet he's deserving of more money than a player that I played him in every statistic. Outplayed him in every statistic. How did Dak Prescott outplay Carson Wentz in every statistic? Carson Wentz got more touchdown passes than Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott played a whole half a season more than Carson Wentz. A half a season is 8 games. How? If he played 8 more games than him, how? How do they outplay him in every statistic? It don't make any sense, man. Y'all. Listen, the 2017 season of Carson Wentz is something that Dak Prescott will never be able to achieve. Dak Prescott, I don't think, ever threw for over 23 touchdown passes in a season. How does Dak Prescott? I think the difference between interceptions, I think Carson might got like 5 more interceptions than Dak Prescott. 5 more. We throw the ball way more. We throw the ball way more than the Cowboys do. How Dak Prescott and Carson Wentz almost even with interceptions? How? Until Dak Prescott could throw more than 23 touchdown passes in the season, he's not nowhere. He's not even on Carson Wentz level, bruh. He's not on Carson Wentz level. In a passing game, you only throwing for, you averaging 24 touchdowns a season in a passing league? This ain't a running league. He's doing shit Troy Aikman was doing. That was primarily a running league back when the Cowboys had their dynasty going on. They relied on Emmett. He is the new Troy Aikman. It's a passing game, bruh. It's a passing game. So when they shut down Zeke, what you gonna rely on? You could shut down our running game and Carson Wentz could still throw the ball. Come on, bruh. Come on. A blind man can see Carson Wentz better than Dak Prescott, man. Come on, bro. Okay, so pay Dak Prescott $40 million then. If Dak Prescott was... Carson Wentz had a deal months ago. If Dak Prescott was on Carson Wentz level, he would have had a deal. Brunson, when you talk to Cowboys fans, you talking to a brick wall. This brick wall got ears into the brick wall talking back, bruh. They always talking. Dudes in here bringing up regular season wins against the champs. Regular season wins? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I say this to the Cowboys fans. I say this. Beat Bill Belichick and them. They've been around for a long time. Go see Bill Belichick and them in the playoffs. Go see him. The Redskins will probably make it to the Super Bowl before the Cowboys do. Being real. Go see Bill Belichick and them. We seen them twice. They got a whole era. They got like a damn near 20-year era. And you ain't meet them in the Super Bowl yet? Go see Bill Belichick and them. Y'all really small fries, man, living off of old legacy, man. Y'all small fries. And I'm going to be at the game in Dallas. And I'm going to tell y'all small fries at Dallas, man, because that's what y'all are, bro. Y'all know, y'all the Bengals than me, bro. Y'all nobody, bro. Y'all nobody. Y'all drama-filled organization who beat on y'all chests. Listen to what Mark Holmes really... Mark Holmes is delusional, dog. Mark Holmes really, in his heart of hearts, believes Dak Prescott is worth a $200 million contract. Just so they could say he's getting paid more than Wentz? Give it to him then. Carson Wentz is injury prone like Sean Lee. Carson Wentz missed 8 games, bruh. Carson Wentz tore his ACL. Came back in a recovery game, in the recovery year. What more do you want from him? He played this whole rookie season. Coming back off knee surgery is not an easy thing to do. So is Melvin Gordon injury prone? He missed 9 games in his career. What's going on, cool cat? Come on, bro. You know how many quarterbacks miss more than 8 games? You tripping, bro. You tripping. Is Aaron Rodgers injury prone? Is Aaron Rodgers injury prone? Didn't they just break his shoulder? Was Troy Aikman injury prone? Didn't we retire Troy Aikman? Come on, bro. It's more like y'all use injury prone way too loosely, bro. If somebody tear their ACL, how is that injury prone? Them injuries happen every football season. Every football season. You got to get a wrench. You got to get a picture if you want a wrench. Them injuries happen every season, man. Hey, Keith Betts, thank you for the donation, bro. So how is that injury prone, man? Y'all make no sense. Y'all make no sense. Y'all make no sense, man. What'd Girardi say? Mark Holmes is stupid and gives unreliable, delusional Cowboys information. I don't get Mark Holmes, man. I don't. I'm all for the truth. When the Cowboys preseason game was on, I was on Twitter, and I was looking at the tweets. One Cowboys fan kept it as real as it could ever be. He said that I'm not making no more excuses. They're settling for field goals just like they did in the regular season. They look like trash. They look like trash. You got to keep it real sometime, bruh. Go back to the videos. Them games we was losing, I had to keep it real. I'm not going to sit here and say we the greatest of all time. When we losing games to the Titans, when the Panthers coming back 17 down, I kept it real, bruh. I kept it real. And that's how you got to be, man, because sports is real. The final score is real, no matter if you want to believe it or not. The Cowboys have not won a Super Bowl. The Cowboys have not been past the divisional round in 24 years, whether you want to believe it or not. That is trash. That is trash. I'm sorry, bro. It's no way around it. That is a trash franchise for almost a quarter of a century. Trash. I respect the franchise who don't win a Super Bowl but be really in the hunt, making it to the conference game and stuff like that. I respect a team like that, man. I'm not gonna sit here and respect trash, overhyped trash, man. I can't respect overhyped trash. And shout out to y'all, man. 225 people in the chat, man. I'm not going to sit here and just respect overhyped trash, man. I'm never going to do it, bro. I'm never going to do it. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Just because y'all say the Dallas Cowboys this, the Dallas Cowboys that, I'm looking deeper into it. You have not made it past the division round in 24 years. You are trash. You trash. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Boys for life, the Cowboys are trash. Simons, the Cowboys are trash. All of y'all Cowboy content creators, the Cowboys are trash. Stop talking about the Eagles. I don't want to hear y'all talk about another Eagles content creator. It's no point. Y'all trash, we not. Y'all trash, we not. Once you come to the realization of how trash y'all are, and y'all are steps behind us right now, y'all, listen, bro, this is going to be a real bold. Listen, depending on the quarterback that the Redskins pick up, the Redskins are going to be better than the Cowboys, and the Giants are going to be. I think the Cowboys are going to be in last place in the division, bro. They look like trash to me, bro. They look like trash. They look like trash. What Digital Print House say, Rue Girl? It's 234, but who's counting? 234 what? The Cowboys, they just trash to me. Wentz is the most overrated player in the NFL. How was Wentz the most overrated player in the NFL? How? Made the top 100 list 2 years in a row. 2 years in a row. How's he overrated? His peers think he good. His organization think he good. So how is that being overrated? How? It's not resonating with me. It's not. Explain to me how's that overrated. He was second in MVP. If he didn't get hurt, he would have won MVP in his second season. Had a top 5 second season for a quarterback of all time. Only Dan Marino, Patrick Mahomes, and then Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz got the third best second season of any quarterback of all time. But he overrated? I don't get it. Simple yes or no question. Give me a thumbs up. Is Carson Wentz better than Dak Prescott? Simple answer to the question. If he is, then stop debating it. It's no debate. Here's the debate right here. Dak Prescott played every game last season. Carson Wentz didn't start or finish the season last year. But one of them made the top 100, and his name wasn't Dak Prescott. I'm gonna repeat it again. If a Cowboy couldn't process that, Carson Wentz did not start nor finish the season, meaning he played in the middle of the season. Dak Prescott played every game of the season and still didn't make the top 100. Carson Wentz made the top 100 and didn't start or finish the season. Dak Prescott will never make the top 100 list in his life again. Never. Never. Carson Wentz made the top 100. He made the top 100 in 2 seasons that he didn't even finish. That's Aaron Rodgers type shit, man. That is Aaron Rodgers type stuff, man. Aaron Rodgers don't finish seasons and make the top 100 because of who he is. They comparing Carson Wentz to Tom Brady. Who are they comparing Dak Prescott to? Who? Doug Flutie? Who are they? Vinny Testaverde? Vinny Testa Prescott? Who are they comparing him to? Vinny Testa Prescott? Jay Cutler? Dak? Who are they comparing him to? I've never heard a comparison. Cordell Stewart? Who are they comparing him to? He's not a gunslinger. He's not a scrambling quarterback. He's a dink and dunk professional. Blake Bortles better than Dak. Blake Bortles is better than Dak. Blake Bortles is better than Dak. Prescott is Tim Tebow. There you go. Thank you for whoever said that. Hey, Alex, man, I appreciate the donation, bro. You're not a bum, bro. Jason Campbell? That's a good one. That's a good one. Jason Campbell was a soup sandwich, too. They compared them to Mark Sanchez. I gotta see Dak Prescott's draft card. Who did they compare him to on draft day? No, Tannehill is way better than Dak Prescott. No, Tannehill is better than Dak Prescott. You tripping. You tripping. Did you see Tannehill out there? Listen, the Tennessee Titans might got the best quarterback situation this year so far. They compared them to Jamarcus Russell? That's disrespect to Jamarcus Russell, and Jamarcus Russell was trash. I think that Mark Sanchez is better than Dak. Didn't Mark Sanchez go to an AFC Championship game? Come on, bro. Bradford is better than Dak. Listen, he can't stretch the field with accuracy. He can't scramble. He don't got Lamar Jackson type of legs. All he can do is hand the ball off to a running back and dink and dunk. That's all he can do, bruh. That's all he can do. Come on, bro. Daniel Jones already showing a better arm than this dude, bruh. Already. Come on, Fitzpatrick is 3 times better than Dak Prescott. Got to give Dak credit for being the best game manager in the league. Dak is not the best game manager in the league, bruh. He's not the best game manager in the league. Y'all tripping. Y'all are tripping, bro. Y'all are tripping. I'm doing the most right now. I'm telling them the truth. Y'all are tripping. Listen, imagine Tim Tebow wanting $30 million, $40 million. Imagine Tim Tebow wanting that. Imagine Tim Tebow wanting $30 million. This is what this shit look like right now to me. Excuse my French. Imagine Tim Tebow wanting $30 million, man. Bro, I'm telling you, if I was Dak Prescott, if Dak Prescott turned down $30 million, and if I was his uncle, if I was his cousin, and he wanted, see, look, dude done got out the car. Man. I mean, I guess it's 5:38. It's a little hot out there. I'm gonna end this in 3 minutes. I don't know what he getting his supplies. But listen, if I was Dak Prescott cousin, and he turned down $30 million at the family reunion, I might throw this cup of hot Henny in his face, and we got to go out in the back and scrap. First, I'm going to hit you on your face with Henny right in the eyes, and I'm going to just start swinging. You turn on $30 million and you average? I'm going to take his family reunion shirt off his body and tell him he got to leave. You can't pack no plate. See me with the hands. You can't play no spades. You can't play no dominoes. You ain't welcome around here. They gave you free money and you turned it down? Listen, let me tell you something. If NASA called me right now and said, I think you qualified to be an astronaut, I never took no astronaut training in my life. Here go $1 million. Send me to the moon tomorrow. Give me the book on how it's done. I'll do my best. I'm not gonna lie to him and tell him, oh, I've been to space millions of times. I need $5 million. I don't get it. But Mark Holmes talking about us though. You didn't hear that one content creator say you're a fool for turning it down, did you? You ain't hear it, did you? Let's see what this dude doing, man. He done went on the side of the car. That's all I'm saying, man. Listen, man. It's no way in the world a Dallas Cowboys content creator, a Dallas Cowboy fan, a Dallas Cowboy super fan, a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader, a Dallas Cowboy with a horse. None of them could never beat me in a debate about how trash these dudes is, bruh. It's basically like a slave owner telling one of his best field workers, there it is. There's freedom. Take it. And him saying, no, I'll take it next week. That's what it's like. That's when I heard that, I'm like, what? He only worth 18.5. Dak means dumbass kid. Thank you, G. Thank you. I'm going to use that too, G. That's a good one, G. That's a good one. Turned down $30 million. Where his dad at? Where's old heads at? Where his friends at? Dak meant to ask for .0 in front of the 40 mil. Cowboys fans aren't talking as heavy like they was. They sure not talking as heavy like they was. They not. And like I promised y'all, and in between amazing Eagles content, I'm going to step on their neck, man. Because they asked for it. I'm going to step on it. Yo, who is Mark Holmes? Sounds like Skip. I don't know, man. I don't understand Mark Holmes. Hello, guys. How you do it? How you do it? Let me wake up the football gods. As always, it's Mark Holmes. I'm your friend. We're neighbors. We have the same sweater. But always talking about the Eagles. Hello, guys. We're neighbors. We have the same sweater. My coffee has creamer in it this morning. And I'm Mark Holmes. Hi, Mark Holmes. That's the Jobu Sports Report. Mark Holmes has a voodoo doll as his co-host. How you doing? Let's wake up the football gods. Eli Manning. Oh, Dak Prescott. Oh, Carson Wentz. Wheelchair Wentz. Come on, bruh. Stop playing with my quarterback. Listen, every Eagles content creator is a co-host of mine, and I'm a co-host of theirs. Do not play with us, man. Don't play with us, man. Because I stand by all of them, bruh. Welcome to the Jobu Sports Report. Dude is ready, man. Man, look. He ready to go home, man. All right, y'all. I'm going to get with y'all.